What's up everybody, welcome back to another vlog. So in today's adventure, it is currently, it's late, very late. It is 8 o'clock, okay, PM, not AM, PM. What a day it's been. Alright, so the adventure continues with the Twilio issues. So in case you guys don't already know, I usually send about 4,000 text messages a day. Right now, I am down to 0. No text messages. No text messages, and it's gonna be like that for a little bit. So I have currently got my account suspended with Twilio out of pure laziness, to be honest. So I was supposed to give an action plan of what I was supposed to be doing and some questions that they asked me. So one of the first things is that you have to introduce yourself correctly. So my name is Dan with Fast Cash Offers. Is this Bob? That's my introduction. It has to be like that. And according to the text laws now, with all the carriers, this is a joint effort. This is not just Twilio, this is everybody, okay? If you are sending text messages today in 2023, you have to be text compliant with all the carriers, no matter what service you use. So whether you're using Twilio, whether you're using Batch with Twilio, whether you're using Launch Control, whatever it is that you're using, you're gonna have to be compliant to what the rules are for the carriers. Now that wasn't something I was doing before. I was just randomly just running up on people. Are you the owner of 123 Main Street? And, and Twilio didn't like that. They were like, hey, you need to stop that immediately. The other thing is now for every first text message, and again, that's something I didn't repeat there. That has to be your first text message. It can't be your second or your third. It has to be your first text message, clearly identifying who you are and what company you're with. And then you also have to have an opt-out in it, such as, you know, if you want to stop receiving these messages, reply stop. So you have to have an opt-out. You have to clearly identify who you are and what company you work with. And you can only text that person from that particular number that you first contacted them from. So that means that if you contacted them from one phone number, you can't contact them from another phone number. You have to opt them in all over again, okay? This is a very strenuous process, okay? Very strenuous. The reason is because my system is not set up that way at all. Like, I buck wild text people. And I text everybody. I text your mom, grandma, your cousin, everybody. So if you have an ugly house in North Carolina, you probably received a text from me and your whole family did. So I need to be a little bit more controlled with that now, such as when I finally find the owner, not text the whole family. Been working on that. So that's what I've been doing all day long. I've been like trying to redesign my whole system to stay text compliant. And it's basically, I have to add something to the front of my software or of my automations in REI Reply, because like my back end is fine. I just gotta change my messages up. But the front end, with like the opt-in portion, I need to design something for that. So that's what I've been doing now all day long, actually. And it's driving me crazy. It's like, oh my God, this is like painstaking. Like I have a whiteboard. You guys can't see it, but it's right over there. And it looks like I'm trying to reinvent the light bulb. Usually, you know, that's what that whiteboard is for. I'm constantly coming up with ideas and trying to figure things out to make things better. It's how I constantly change my marketing. I'm always brainstorming on my whiteboard. But nonetheless, it is absolutely exhausting. I know people might just say forget about text messaging, but here's the thing. If I get text compliant and I'm able to play by the carrier's rules, that means that I'm going to be in a pool of people who can actually play the text messaging game. Because even though people are probably gonna opt out like crazy and people are gonna tell me to stop, even though I would love to continue to hit them with text messaging, I know that I'll still find deals with it, and it's still a tool that's available. It's just gonna be highly regulated. Cold calling eventually is gonna get this way too, because people cold call you, scams cold call you, and they already have some limits in place. Like you can't call more than 200 people per day per phone number. So that's why I have like 15 phone numbers for my Call Tools account. So it's constantly switching phone numbers. But it's just all about compliance, guys. All about compliance. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, you know, maybe I should just mail, or maybe I should just forget about all this. It'll be worth it in the end. It always is. Every time that I have to make changes, usually I make it 10 times better than it was. And I'm still gonna get deals with text messaging. Now, on the other hand, so what we got, besides all this Twilio fiasco, the Rock Hill property, we're gonna be closing on in about 2 weeks. We're waiting for title to get back on it. That way, of course, we can close with clean title. I'm gonna go over there probably either, if not tomorrow, Saturday, to go with my contractor so we can get some numbers. I have Rehab Estimator, if you guys don't know, link down in the description below. So basically, you can go in there and check all the things that's wrong with your property and what type of damage it has. So like if you need baseboards, if you need soffit and fascia, if you need siding, if you need a new roof, HVAC system, electrical, plumbing, everything. Like if you need to know like the real rundown on what it's gonna cost you to rehab a property, Rehab Estimator is the way to go. I do have an affiliate for it. I'm just gonna let you guys know, but it is something that I use consistently. For instance, my free trailer that I bought, like, it's gonna be a year now, it's crazy. I bought it last year. I did a rehab on it. It was 38,000, 40,000-ish. Rehab Estimator estimated my repairs to be at 45. So very, very close. I mean, $5,000, you know, area of error, that's really good. It's really, really good. So it gives you a really good, you know, estimate of like what you're gonna actually spend on the property. Because people think, oh yeah, like, you know, only needs 10K in repairs. Like 10K is literally paint. Being this paint and some drywall, that's 10K gone. And that's materials and labor. You know, if you need floors and paint, you're looking at like 15K gone immediately, like this. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little high, but like 10K is like paint and floors on a 1,000 square foot house. I know because just recently my trailer, it was $5,000 for flooring and another like 5,000 in paint and drywall work and some minor flooring work. Boom, 10K gone. Like this. Like somebody would have seen that, you know, a new wholesaler, oh, it only needs $5,000. I'm like, where? That place needs way more than 5,000. But yeah, Rehab Estimator, really great tool. If you guys can afford it, it's like 40 bucks a month. I think it's like 40 bucks, $40, $50, something like that. Link in the description. Great tool to use, especially if you're a new wholesaler or if you just don't know anything about rehabbing and you want to buy a property for yourself. A great tool to use. I use it all the time. Every time I send out my properties, we always send out a Rehab Estimator list of stuff that has to be done. It's great. You know, it's great for me. It's great for my buyers. They have an accurate number of what needs to be done to the properties. So it's a good thing. So besides that, my trailer went yesterday. Still needs some work. Got the windows ordered and a few other miscellaneous things that have to be done. And hopefully that'll be wrapped up by next week. So today is January the 10th. So crazy, 10 days have already flown by. So by January the 20th, I'm hoping that it'll be done and rent ready. And that's getting the window, getting everything cleaned, and getting all the junk removal out of there. Been a busy day, guys. I'm really busy. Just this whole Twilio thing is just driving me insane. But you know, nonetheless, it's got to get done and it's going to happen. I don't give up. I don't like giving up. I never give up. If anybody knows me, I am the person that does not care about what the problem is. I'm going to solve the problem. Still haven't closed on my Charlotte house yet. I know that I was going to send you guys or show you guys a picture of it, but you know, I'm holding myself accountable. It's my fault. I didn't add the picture in, but I'll add the picture here. And if I didn't add the picture, go down below and tell me what an idiot I am. But the 2 lots are still getting those things rolling. My commercial property in Salisbury, finally, I might have a buyer for it. We're gonna end up assigning it at $90,000, so that would be like a it's a $20,000 assignment fee. So I'm hoping that goes well at least. Trying to think what else we got going on here. I think that's pretty much it. The other house that I went to go see, we're gonna I forgot how many days ago it was. It was like last week we went out there. That property, we can't close on it because the people that live there don't have a place to go, and it's the lady's son. So the owner of the property's son doesn't have a place to go, and we're gonna probably have to delay the closing on that for like at least a month or 2, which is fine because it gives me an opportunity to buy this Rock Hill property, rehab it, and get it rented out for student housing. This is literally, guys, this is the life, man. This is constant back and forth, running around, trying to figure things out. We still have deals that we're working. My guys are still cold calling. As a matter of fact, today he made like 2,000 phone calls. So that's basically what's going on with everything. Trying to think if I'm missing anything. I think that's really it. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I think we're just mostly concentrating on trying to get this text messaging back up, because obviously that's one of my best marketing sources. Like, if I were to tell you a figure not accurate, this has no backing behind it, maybe 6 out of 10 deals come from text messaging. And if it's not text messaging, it's following up with text messages. So I have automated follow-ups that I religiously, you know, have them play. And those things are constantly going out all the time, like never fail. And I get deals left and right. We do RVMs, we do text messaging, and then final is cold calling. If people don't reply, you know, they're gonna get cold calls. Yeah, definitely gonna get cold calls. But other than that, that's it, guys. I'm done for today. I'm actually probably not done for the day. I still gotta work. Trying to get this compliance thing up and rolling ASAP. I already wrote back to Twilio. They're gonna reactivate my account hopefully in a few days. So I'll get back to pounding the phones, and making people's phones basically vibrate to death. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope this is some inspiration. This is kind of like my daily diary. Been trying to stay continuous with it, but appreciate it and hope to see you guys on another vlog.